And then there's what do you call it?
Now here, the Democrats have been bent
Here with the weak
to
spot.
impeach the President of the United States before the court
You're
decides
just gonna leave.
And this
And so, yeah, man, and what I'm trying to say is, then around, I did it already. Too late. Now, so, what I was saying is, what I'm saying, forget all that. I'm gonna show you that.
wrapped around impeachment and not doing their
And what
job.
he talking about, I don't know, the grab bags or whatnot, and he talking about them things.
Vote no, and I
And you know what I'm saying? That's for real. He said them things.
Yes, back. Gentleman from New York.
Speaker, the gentleman from Wisconsin knows full well.
He said
The president
Wisconsin.
asserted no privileges here.
Oh,
He
shit.
simply
He talking, I'm the grab bags or whatnot, for real. I'm gonna read them and whatnot.
and now you'll
Nah, you going premature. Them Cheetos is not doing good. Them Cheetos ain't doing good. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, Speaker, and thank
They
you,
denied
Chairman
the
Mallett, for your
process.
leadership as we
And
navigate
he said
this challenging time, not just for our Canadian Congress, but for our
I
country.
do upper division on
It's
that.
with
I do upper
profound
division on
sadness
that.
that I stand here today
You
in
know what I'm
support
saying?
of
That's
these
a
articles
cheat.
of
That's a
impeachment.
cheat. You can't do that. You can't
President
drag my
Trump's
heart
behavior
around
is
like that. You can't do
exactly what our
that.
founders feared most.
And then in
They
general,
knew that with the awesome
they talking
power of
about
the presidency,
isms and whatnot.
they were
Nah, I
risking
can't do
the
that. I
president
can't do
using that
that.
power for personal gain. They were
Because you talking about Trebeks now, and then you talking about Trebeks, and you talking about like IEDs or whatnot, and then you talking about the things on what you call news, talking about ethnocentricities, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, on Shemas, on angles alone or whatnot, on Shemas, and then here we go, they used to doing all kinds of shit, try to make me forget,
because
and then saying. And so I'm thinking grab bags alone, and I'm thinking to myself, Trebeks and whatnot, and I'm thinking.
issues belong
Them addendums like should be.
Our task here is
Them
not to
addendums
judge
should
the
be.
president
You
himself.
can't have and
Instead, we
issue
must judge
for
his
issue.
conduct and whether his
Those songs be.
actions
Oh, I like those songs.
have
Those songs are
undermined our
pretty good.
Constitution. The
Like
president has
for the most part,
committed
I'd
the
say
highest of high
90,
crimes
95.
under
No,
our
no, that's it.
Constitution.
That's all I would say about that.
He used the
And
highest
so,
office in our government.
and that's it. So you say you go, and you be like, oh yeah, you misjudged my word all the time. For something about on
And when
in the
that
streets.
caught, he tried to cover
And I'm
it up,
like, I didn't say that.
obstructing
And
our
he said, well, yeah.
and
He
refusing
said, you just
to
go
produce documents and witnesses.
you getting carried away.
A
Well,
government
you might as
where the
well.
president
You
abuses his
you
power
got
is not
think about who you
healthy.
are. No look, no
A
honor,
government
and
where
I'm
the
gonna say
president
this action,
pressures
some
the
comments.
undermine our elections.
I'm
It's
like,
not bribe
dude,
people. And a government where
it's
the
all
president
right.
puts his
You can
own
find that in
interests
the ego
before the
group.
country.
And
It's
then
not for
okay,
the
and then.
people. This isn't
And on, and that's what, and then, and so
The
in
American
general,
people know it. President Trump's
and then,
wrongdoing and the urgent threat that
I
his
still, I
actions
forgot again.
present to our next election.
You know, you're like 1,000 times removed. You're like one of them San Francisco damn guys.
principled alternative, but
I'm
to
trying to be
support the
1,000
articles of
times removed.
impeachment.
Yeah.
Our
And
Constitution, our
and so,
country, and our
and so,
children.
that's it. She got me. She won. Yeah, she's a winner.
Gentleman from Georgia. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I wish
Now, in general,
I wish they would examine the factual conduct, but I guess that's not going to happen. So at this point, I yield 2 minutes to the judge.
Okay, now, me.
The gentleman from Georgia, Mr. Speaker.
No, I'm getting rode on. I'm getting rode on. Wait, no, not the president now. Not the president now.
Irreparably divided.
Oh.
The truth is,
Now, in general, okay, now, being here one generation, I can only speak about how I speak. If you don't serve the right kind of foods, then you serve different kind of foods. Now, I can only speak on predispositions on, what do you call it, on schemas that I know. Now, if it's a front, you say, oh, I'm done, blah, 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 but you're a cheat. You know what I'm saying? There's your line. You're talking about Technicolors colors now. Now you're talking about Technicolors. Oh, but it's all a frac. It's either a frac or it's a DDT or it's an IED or it's a what other soldier batteries you got? You got all kinds of shit. You got your what do you call it? Millennials. And all that shit you got. I don't like do it. They be coming left and right. I'll be like, I need back. Man, I felt right now. Like, a long time ago. I'm not doing it. Like, hell of the time. I'm going back. I'm picking it up. Don't again in there. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
The Democrats' second claim.
is that President Trump
And that's it.
Congress
And then on technicals alone, you'd be like, you'd be like, damn, I don't run me no demonstration, you don't send no anyways. With them damn thing, whatever ran out of things.
And you know what? If they disagree with that, the Democrats could and should
send them anyways sometimes, whatever we call them damn things.
expedited court order compelling
Them new tank things.
that's an information
Them new
request.
tank things that do them thing, tank in the whole
They didn't
things.
do that here because these Democrats don't have
I'm talking about I'll take out a breath every time I feel like it. You know what I'm saying?
Own arbitrary,
What the hell are you talking about, man?
timeline to take down
I don't know about that.
they load.
See, I'm trying to like, you know what I'm saying, go to the back or whatnot. I'm trying to get, I don't want to keep it on under though. Man. It's like my regular spot.
And pursued this impeachment 20 times faster than
And I don't activate shit on there. Because I'm like, my technicals alone, I'm like, it's so bad. No, I didn't say that.
the process.
Huh? I don't have one on here. I actually do. I got a private
Time
post.
has expired.
But, I don't know, you
Gentleman
do.
from New York is recognized.
Speaker, the gentleman knows that impeachment is put into the Constitution
Yeah.
as a defense
Yeah.
in between
All right,
elections.
cool. All right,
And
man.
now yield 2 minutes to the distinguished gentlelady.
No, he's a this guy.
Gentlelady is recognized.
On Styles.
Mr. Speaker,
Uh,
this is a day of accountability and defending our
Shameless. No,
democracy.
leave me alone.
The facts in front of us are clear. This president, Donald J. Trump, coerced a fragile
And she over here. This is what is the problem with it. And things. She would grab my next door things. You know what I'm saying? She would like represent the OACs and whatnot, and the pages and whatnot. And like, and they're trying to cancel it out now. Or we're gonna rinse that out. We're gonna take that out as dialogue. We're gonna take that out. We're gonna go deeper than that. We want to extend the wormholes on this. You know what I'm saying? And we're done. We're done. We're good for until 5,000. So let's just call it a day. I mean,
he did not. In fact, on those 2 calls with President Zelensky, he never
talking about this,
mentioned the word corruption. He did not.
Jacob Hale. I don't even. I don't want to go there. Okay.
Recommendation that Ukraine pass all anti-corruption benchmarks.
So I don't even say shit like, oh my god. If you say like, and that's it. If you talking bitcoins and stuff like that, you talking bitcoins and stuff like that, I see 30 million all the time. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I don't know what the significance is. That sounds like a trap to me. You know what I mean? I mean, you go get money and be like, damn, this money is like from 1942. And I'm like, I'm not trying to hold on to this. So, Bitcoin is talking about, she's like, I'm going to go with Goldman Sachs and stuff like that. I remember Goldman Sachs. Well, guess what? Conrad, you know, he relapsed. You know, in here. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what you're thinking. You know what I'm saying? So you over here talking about, I work for Goldman Sachs. Yeah, they're ringing a bell Goldman Sachs. You talk about Lehman Brothers. Oh, yeah, I talk about that. Ha, ha, ha. You know what I'm saying? Get in there, so why don't you just go there on that? Understand before you talk about that, and then why don't you just correlate that, add that, incorporate that into your ingredient. Talk about like one government of Technicolor and say, why don't you just go ahead and sheen something else? Because if you go ahead and talk about Crazy Eights and talking about we're doing something over here more than blowing up Buttercup Fry. We got other things to be doing. Just give us no idea. Like, yeah, that's my partner. That's my partner.
That I yield 2 minutes to the gentleman from Texas, Mr. Conway. Is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Authorizing an act of war. Impeachment is the greatest
There we go.
act that Congress can consider. The decision to move forward with impeachment of the United States President is so consequential that it's only been done 3 times previously.
Let's do that on a cameo.
Behavior. Unfortunately, many of my colleagues have diminished what should be a solemn and great
This is
proceeding
something different.
in an absolute political circus,
different.
simply because it always
Oh, right. And then see the other thing. And so, Henry Cheese, yeah, they started to, what do you call, do them things and whatnot.
His impeachment vote today
That's great.
is the next step in the long-held
And I forgot. And so they got to grab bags. They try to take that out. Let's talk about something else here. All right, let's talk about Warren. They can't. Okay, isn't Malone. Look, Islam Malone. Okay. Okay, tip for tat. Okay, Quick War Pro. Okay, look, Quick War Pro.
Congress and all
Okay.
Americans were blocked from
If you throw away garbage, you expect to always like garbage. You can't put a disinfectant. You can't put a disinfectant in that thing. What do you call it? I mean, you can. What do you call it? You can't put a things they put at the, what do you call it? The other good place. You understand? And just foam it up real quick, and then just spray it up once a week. You can invest. You know what I mean? Okay, so give me that. All right, that's one thing. I don't know. That's not even Quick Well Pro. That's just like standard. You know what I mean? That's not even Quick Well. That's standard. You know what I mean? And so you take that. You take that, and you say, oh, wait, well, Quick Well Pro then. Oh, we got a whole lot to think about. We know everybody your dates, schedules and stuff like that on photobombs. And I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm like, we know about all your days and whatnot, all your schedules and stuff like that. So look, we're on Conway's alone. This guy's not about touching about it. I'm talking about it. We're looking like Harry Reid. Well, yeah, I'm dope. And then like, no, this is what he call it. Come on, he's telling this dude talking about putting together a thing like he's on what do you call it, and that's it.
Reserve. Gentlemen. Mr. Speaker, right now you have 3 minutes to distinguished gentlemen from California, Mr. Lou.
Gentlemen's recognized.
Oh no, address I
For
mean.
your leadership.
Oh
Let's start by
man,
making this
dude, you gotta talk beyond Stockton and what you call it, and North Beach.
do what Donald Trump did.
You gotta go
No
beyond
American
that.
elected official can call a foreign government and ask for an investigation.
Okay, for real.
Opponent.
No, you know, look,
Congress can
man.
call up a foreign official and ask for help in our re-election campaign. If
No,
we did
I'm gonna go to our session, brother,
no one is
and be
allowed-
like,
and the Constitution is the supreme law of the land.
oh no,
I
this
first
is
swore
man.
an oath to
I
the
think about.
Constitution when I joined the United States Air
Yeah,
Force and
I
after
was
duty.
thinking about the say
And
call
all
it.
that comes-
I'd be like allegiances to what do you call it? Even inside all this stuff, man. You don't talk about. It's like it's Thanksgiving. You talk about. It's like it's on Thanksgiving. You don't talk about politics and
That
stuff.
document
What do you talk about if you don't talk about
when the
politics?
president's
I
abuse
some
of
photo
power is
bomb
so
or
extreme
something, man.
that
Yeah,
warrants
it's,
impeachment.
So really, this
We're
fucking
not here because of
stuff.
policy
Man.
Why I disagree with the president, I acknowledge he has a right to restrict the number of refugees entering our country. He has a right
So, and they're doing that. They're doing.
He has a right to sign
So,
a bill.
okay, Ted Lou, that's great, man. You know what I mean? You know, and a lot of times if it's not Pelosi and it's not allegiance and stuff, it's a frack from an exhaust. You know what I'm talking about? It's like, why is that gotta be like not smog and stuff like that? Why does that have to be a fracking like all the time and stuff like that? Why does it gotta be a green and purple and stuff like that? You know what I'm saying? But beyond what nothing else was talking about. You know what I mean? It's gotta be, and I love the unhonorable. I love the no comment people. You know what I'm talking about? And stuff like that. It's a workhorse. You know what I'm saying? And then you double up with what do you call it? Oh, what do you call it? Such and such. And then
President solicited for
and then it'd be like, ha ha ha. And I'm like, what is that, dude? That's like a staple that's like, you know what I mean? That's beyond the label.
his political opponent, and then he asked China or
And have this all fucking, this all, trauma, talking about,
whether or not the Senate convicts, the House has an independent duty.
give it a pause, why not? That's why you'd be like, yeah, that was me. That's such much, you're right.
Whether impeaching or legislating, we'll continue to be faithful to
So
the
I
Constitution.
was looking outside and whatnot, and such rather.
Moreover,
And so the nurse is alone of what it is of trying to give this historic.
no president ever wants to be.
And so you say you double up in that and say, oh, this is just a such and such ward was 8 million.
Permanent.
And so and give it a stain to a thing. It's talking about a thing, right? Something rather, right?
People know why we impeach.
And no one knows. No one activates the Shema other than another, right? You just don't say that.
Not our commander in chief.
Like you don't even say anything. You just be like, yeah, you just and stuff like that. And then you get a mockery of it, right? It turns into a mockery, like, oh, he has to be hella nice to them because like he claims to be a nationalist and stuff like that. And stuff like that, and not to them, to us, them, whatever, and then stuff like that. And then like I'm like, dude, you kind of play that role when you double up, and you start doubling up and be like, he goes to the icon store and whatever it says, right? And he purchases that, right? And starts doing that all type shit. I went to City College, you know what I'm saying? I heard a lot of it, you know what I mean? And so
They could use the tools of
So,
the to pursue legitimate priorities of the American people.
and all that shit. I just see anywhere in Northern California, it doesn't matter.
They made their
You know, anywhere in Northern California, so that's it. So whether it's this, you know what I'm saying? And that's it. I don't know what it is. I don't care. I can care less. You know what I mean? That's it. You don't know that. You know what I mean? And so what? And what is the issue? I don't know what the issue is alone. I don't know. You Clay was saying on there. Talking about, oh, you have to make color roll and stuff like that. So what, man? So what if I try to rip off that? So what if I tell me this? What do you call it? So what you call it? I don't have to say that, man. I don't have to say that to erase anything. You know what I mean? I don't have to erase shit. You know what I mean? I don't have to erase that goddamn thing. Ow.
And more documents and real evidence. The body of evidence, weeks,
I don't know,
sufficient.
I sit up here and say that.
With that,
All of a sudden, everybody's talking about the shit. Oh, we're all Democrats here.
Mr. Speaker, I now yield 2 minutes to the gentleman from Maryland.
Who are you doing, me?
Rasmus Ray.
Yeah. And it's like glitch on. You don't remember what we said.
American elections belong to the American people, not the
I'm the
American
bodyguard.
president, and not for
And so it is. The bodyguard of the Walton Beemore is basically when we are in Russia and we fly to Venus, we will use our front lines whether you think this is your country or not. And like we said when we said we were going to do you solid when from Canada, we might renege on that because we'll be doing categories. And like from here, where you arching over and like upper division style, or whatever that is, whatever that is. We don't. So basically, that right? You know what I'm saying? When you do like maybe do your own accents, you'd be like, you be trying to say too much, and you're just like, oh, you know what? That's it. That's a mouthful.
Democracy itself, the most precious